Welcome, friends, to June 12th. Summertime is here. And this week we are doing Somewhere Out There. Beautiful, beautiful tune. And everybody's familiar with it. It's not too terribly hard to play, and that's nice. Bk336, page 168. I took it about 80, okay? But you have some range there up and down wherever you feel like you like it. So there it is, June 12th. Somewhere Out There. Under soft and easy, we use basic. And under the normal presets, number 1 is vibes. But we're going to change that to pan flutes. And here's how that we're going to do that. We have to turn off the upper tabs. First of all, I'm going to take that one off. And then the genie should be off and the orchestra plus should be on. Okay. Those are very important things. And then we're going to, hopefully everybody knows how to use the genie on their organs. We're going to go set a pan flute where the vibes were. Okay. So how do we do that? Okay. Well, we go here where it said vibes, and we're going to hold this button down until, and we're going to scroll to the pan flute, and that's for the upper, and that's their sound. We're going to do 5 reds, 1 green, upper, orchestra 1. Okay, you know how to do that. You hold that button down, and then you can scroll and find the one that you want. And this might help. It's 268. Sound 268 if you know how to get around with that. Or otherwise just dial it in. Wait till you get there. And then we're going to go to the upper orchestra, upper solo genius, number 1. We're going to do that. And we're going to go to 269, pan flute solo. So we're going to have 2 pan flutes playing together. We want the upper on, and with that one we want about 5 red, 1 green. We're going to vocal ensemble, turn that on. Okay. And then we have the graphic mixer for that. Graphic mixer. I'm going to run over these one more time, but I'm just kind of giving you overview what we're going to do. And then if you like, you can use the oboe too. So the pan flute is going to be more. Those are the 2 pan flutes playing together on the orchestra genie and the solo genie. Okay. Make sure you have the upper on and the upper on in the solo too, otherwise you won't hear anything. And then we're going to go down and try the oboe. So all we're going to change is we're going to change this pan flute. We're going to change that pan flute over here, again under the orchestra genius upper. We're going to dial down to number 256, put oboe there. And we're going to do the same thing on the solo. We're going to take it from the pan flute to the oboe. Okay, that's the only difference, except you want to make sure that you change the graphic mixer with the oboe. The graphic mixer has to come down a little bit for red on the oboe, 2 red, and a green on the oboe solo. Okay, otherwise it's going to be kind of piercing and overpowering. And we do have to change the graphic mixers a bit as well. All right, so here it is. Let's take our time and go through this. So you can pause your camera and there's our instructions. Mixer. And you know how to make the picture bigger and smaller too, so if you need to zero in on that, there you go. Okay, so that's it. Now the changes, okay? The changes in the music. And I'm gonna take my time. You see all the sevenths. We didn't make too many changes. Added a few sevenths. That's about it. It's a fairly easy piece to play. Let's do this here, get that a little bit better. Again, not too many changes on the notes. I took one note out of the center. It was a triplet, didn't sound right, so just make 2 notes out of that. There's your chord changes, and basically the chord changes were just adding a major 7th or a 7th tone. Not too much difference. And of course we have the finger in there too, and if you have to, oh, okay, I can see the fingering now. Okay. And that's the second page, and we have 3 pages here. And here's the 3rd page. Let's see if we can get a better shot of that. Couple chord changes at the end there. And if you're looking for a road map, what you do is play it all the way through the 3rd page till you get down to here, and it says go back to the sign or the signal, which is right there on page 2. And then when we turn the page, we're going to go to up to the coda. This is the 3rd page. When we get up to the coda, we drop down to the coda. There you go. And finish it on out. All right. Hopefully everybody has that and can make your changes in your own book. All right, here we go.